From the Oklahoman newsroom, this is an OU update. I'm Jenny Carlson here with OU beat writer Ryan Aber. Ryan, the Sooners are preparing to head out to Lubbock to face the Red Raiders. We know what happened the last time those two got together out in Lubbock. It was a crazy game, tons of points, tons of yards. I don't know that we'll see that again just because of, I don't know if we'll ever see that again, frankly. But
well, nobody's ever seen it again since before. It was the craziest night of offensive college football that has ever been seen and will probably ever be seen.
Probably so. We'll leave it at probably.
Yeah, exactly.
But on the Sooners side of things, they're taking an offense out to Lubbock on Saturday night that is actually as efficient an offense as they've maybe ever had. In that case, under Lincoln Riley.
Yeah, I don't know that there's much maybe to it.
Yeah.
The way that they're scoring quickly. You know, Lincoln Riley brought up something interesting after the game on Saturday that I hadn't really thought about. Is Oklahoma is number 127 nationally in plays per game. They run some of the fewest plays per game of any. Now, the Army game skewed that a tiny bit, but when you're talking about an 8-game sample size, that skew isn't very big, and they've been really efficient. They're scoring quickly. They're running 9 plays fewer per game than they did a year ago, and they're facing an offense that runs in Texas Tech that runs some of the most plays per game. Texas Tech's offense has been very good, but they've generally had to work much harder to score than the Sooners.
What is it about Oklahoma's offense that has created this efficiency? I mean, like you say, we're 8 games in, so the sample size has gotten bigger and bigger week by week. What is the story behind the efficiency in your mind, Ryan?
Well, it's a lot of things. I think you start off with the players, the fact that they have Kyler Murray, who's been absolutely fantastic at quarterback, CeeDee Lamb, Marquise Brown, Lee Morris has been a big-time target for them. They've been able to run the ball effectively, and they've been able to run the ball and pick up big chunks of yards, as we've seen with Kennedy Brooks and Trey Sermon, especially since Rodney Anderson went out. They've been able to block really well. The line has been fantastic, especially over the last couple games. Lincoln Riley's schemes have been fantastic. He's tried different things. He hasn't become predictable. They try different things every single game, as we saw last week with a couple trick plays. They've used try to find creative ways to get guys like Grant Calcaterra and Carson Meyer involved in the passing game. And then you've got a quarterback in Kyler Murray who is very efficient, very accurate, and doesn't waste a lot of motion, doesn't waste a lot of plays, and all of that adds up to this offense that, as hard as it is to believe, it's better than a year ago when Baker Mayfield was running it.
Yeah, it's clicking along at a great pace. Ryan, let's look ahead to this game at Texas Tech. Obviously, they're known for offense. They've improved some on defense. I think we can safely say that. Are we going to see this continued efficiency against the Red Raiders? Because you know they're going to run a lot of plays on offense as well.
Yeah, they are. But I think that there's no reason to believe that Oklahoma's offensive efficiency is going to struggle any. I mean, you look at the fact that they played the best defenses in this league already. They played Iowa State. They played TCU. They played Texas, who I think by all rights have the 3 best defenses in this league. And they haven't slowed down against those guys. Texas Tech's defense, I think, is 4th in that list, but there's a little bit of a gap between 3rd and 4th. And Oklahoma, I think, will be able to find ways to exploit what Texas Tech does defensively and keep up that efficiency.
All right, again, Saturday night, it's a 7 o'clock kick. Night games in Lubbock, always interesting, as it was 2 years ago.
Yes, they are.
We'll see what that sets up for the Sooners and the Red Raiders. It's a 7 o'clock start on ABC. And be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.